modern organic home with trendy patio and seamless indoor-outdoor living. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's presentation on one of the most exciting trends in contemporary architecture and lifestyle design: the fusion of modern houses and backyard living spaces through the philosophy of organic modern living. Over the next 3 segments, we will journey together through the principles, aesthetics, and innovations that shape this movement, explore how architecture harmonizes with nature, and finally, look ahead to where these trends are leading us in the near future. When we talk about modern houses today, we are not only describing a style defined by clean lines, open spaces, and minimal ornamentation. We are, in fact, referring to a cultural response to the way we live. Our homes are no longer isolated boxes designed only for shelter. Instead, they are evolving into dynamic ecosystems where interior and exterior, artificial and natural, built and organic, flow together in harmony. This is the essence of organic modern living. Think about it. A home that does not stand apart from its surroundings, but rather blends into its landscape. Walls that are not barriers, but transparent connections to gardens, patios, and open skies. Materials that are not imported symbols of luxury, but locally sourced woods, stones, and metals that reflect authenticity and sustainability. This movement is not entirely new. Architects such as Frank Lloyd Wright spoke of organic architecture as early as the mid-20th century. He emphasized harmony between human habitation and the natural world. But what we are witnessing today is a new chapter. This new organic modern style is more global, more adaptable, and more relevant than ever before, especially as climate change, sustainability, and well-being have become central conversations in design. Imagine stepping into a home where the living room seamlessly extends into the backyard. You walk across polished concrete floors that continue outward as stone pavers, leading you to a patio surrounded by lush greenery. The ceiling above you may open into a wooden pergola, casting rhythmic shadows across an outdoor lounge. A wall of sliding glass disappears into the side of the structure, erasing the distinction between inside and outside. You are no longer confined. You are part of a flow, an organic continuity that celebrates modern living. This flow, this blurring of boundaries, is at the heart of what makes this style so compelling. In today's world, where people crave both comfort and connection, the ability of a house to provide flexibility, being open to the outdoors while still offering privacy and protection, represents the pinnacle of thoughtful design. What truly sets organic modern living apart is not just the way it looks, but the way it feels. A house becomes a sanctuary where natural light, air circulation, textures, and colors work together to reduce stress, inspire creativity, and promote wellness. It is not just about beauty, it is about balance. Materials play a central role in telling the story. Organic modern homes often favor natural palettes: warm oak, walnut, and bamboo, smooth limestone, granite, or even reclaimed brick. Metals like brushed steel and copper that age gracefully over time. These choices are not accidental. They remind us of the earth beneath our feet, the forests around us, the rivers that carve through landscapes. They make us feel rooted, even as our homes become expressions of cutting-edge innovation. Step outside and the backyard reveals its own revolution. No longer just a patch of grass, a barbecue grill, and perhaps a swimming pool, it has become a curated extension of the living space. Patios are designed as outdoor living rooms, equipped with stylish furniture, fire pits, and lighting systems that set the mood from sunrise to midnight. Gardens are not just decorative, they are productive, offering edible landscapes with herbs, fruits, and vegetables integrated into the design. This backyard renaissance is fueled by 2 cultural shifts: the rise of wellness-focused lifestyles and the need for flexible living spaces. After global events that kept people at home more than ever before, the backyard became the place to recharge, to gather, to celebrate. Designers recognized this and responded with creativity, turning outdoor spaces into havens of both function and style. Trendy patio design plays a huge role in this evolution. Imagine patios that feature modular furniture, which can be rearranged depending on the occasion. Family dinners, intimate gatherings, or solo meditation sessions. Picture flooring made from sustainable composite wood or from porcelain tiles that resist weather while imitating natural textures. Visualize built-in seating that wraps around a fire feature, creating an atmosphere of community and warmth. Add in smart technology, outdoor speakers, discrete heaters, or even retractable shading systems, and suddenly, your patio is not just an accessory, it is the very heart of home life. One of the most fascinating aspects of organic modern living is the way it embraces contrasts. It merges the sleekness of modern minimalism with the warmth of organic elements. It combines geometric architecture with irregular natural patterns. It celebrates spaciousness, but it also values intimacy. These contrasts create a richness that appeals to our senses on multiple levels. And yet, there is more than style at stake. This movement aligns with deeper priorities: sustainability and environmental responsibility. Solar panels integrated into flat rooftops, rainwater harvesting systems hidden within minimalist facades, green walls that purify the air. These are not futuristic fantasies. They are current realities. Organic modern living does not just look good, it does good. From an architectural perspective, the future belongs to homes that are adaptable, sustainable, and deeply connected to their surroundings. From a lifestyle perspective, the future belongs to people who seek authenticity, comfort, and meaning in the spaces they inhabit. An organic modern living, with its seamless indoor-outdoor flow, trendy patio designs, and fusion of nature with modernity, represents the perfect bridge between these two perspectives. We have established the foundation of organic modern living as a movement that blends architecture with environment, that transforms backyards into sanctuaries, and that redefines modern houses as living organisms rather than static structures. We have explored the materials, the flow, and the cultural forces that fuel this trend. Now that we have laid the foundation for understanding the philosophy and cultural forces behind organic modern living, it is time to explore the specific design principles and strategies that make this approach both visually captivating and functionally powerful. At the heart of this movement lies the belief that design must serve people, nature, and technology in equal measure. Every detail, from the layout of rooms to the choice of outdoor furniture, contributes to the seamless balance between modern convenience and organic harmony. One of the first principles to consider is spatial flow. Traditional houses often separate rooms rigidly, creating compartments that isolate activities. Organic modern design breaks down those barriers, creating open-plan layouts where living rooms, kitchens, and dining areas flow naturally into each other. This openness is then extended outward through large sliding glass walls, pivoting doors, or even folding partitions that dissolve the threshold between interior and exterior. The result is a living environment that feels expansive and fluid, where movement from one space to another is effortless and intuitive. Lighting plays a critical role in this design philosophy. Instead of relying solely on artificial fixtures, organic modern homes embrace natural light as the primary element. Architects orient buildings to capture the path of the sun, allowing morning light to flood kitchens and evening light to warm living rooms. Skylights, clerestory windows, and light wells invite daylight into every corner, reducing dependence on electricity while also uplifting mood and well-being. When artificial lighting is used, it is subtle, layered, and designed to complement natural rhythms. Soft LED strips under shelving, warm pendant lights above dining tables, or floor lamps with organic textures that echo natural forms. Furniture selection is another cornerstone. Organic modern interiors avoid heavy, ornate furnishings that dominate a space. Instead, they favor sleek silhouettes combined with natural materials. A sofa with clean lines upholstered in linen, a dining table crafted from reclaimed wood with a matte finish, or chairs with minimalist metal frames softened by leather accents. Each piece strikes a balance between simplicity and warmth. Outdoor furniture follows the same philosophy, designed to withstand the elements without sacrificing style. Teak loungers, rattan chairs, and modular sectionals with weather-resistant cushions transform patios into comfortable extensions of the home. Color palettes reflect the environment, often favoring neutrals and earth tones. Whites, beiges, grays, and soft browns create a calm foundation, while accents of deep green, burnt orange, or muted blue bring depth and personality. These colors echo natural landscapes, stone cliffs, forest canopies, desert sands, so the house feels like part of its surroundings. The effect is soothing and timeless, creating spaces that feel both modern and grounded. Beyond aesthetics, landscaping strategies bring organic modern living to life. The garden is no longer a separate zone, but an integrated part of the home's ecosystem. Designers embrace native plants that thrive in local climates, reducing water consumption and maintenance. Green roofs and vertical gardens provide insulation while also blurring the line between architecture and nature. Pathways made of natural stone or gravel meander through outdoor areas, encouraging exploration and relaxation. Water features such as reflecting pools or small fountains add movement and sound, creating an atmosphere of tranquility. The connection between house and backyard often hinges on transitional spaces such as patios, decks, and pergolas. These zones act as mediators, neither fully indoors nor fully outdoors, but existing in the in-between. A pergola with climbing vines provides shade while still letting light filter through. A wooden deck extending from the kitchen becomes the stage for family dinners under the stars. Outdoor kitchens, complete with grills, sinks, and even pizza ovens, make entertaining seamless. The goal is to create experiences that flow naturally from one environment to the other. Technology integration is another vital component of this design philosophy. Organic modern homes are not merely rustic retreats. They are smart, efficient, and future-ready. Automated systems control lighting, temperature, and irrigation, adapting to daily rhythms and weather conditions. Outdoor heating systems extend the use of patios year-round, while retractable canopies adjust to provide comfort in varying climates. Security features, energy monitoring apps, and voice-controlled devices all contribute to convenience while remaining discreet, so that technology supports rather than disrupts the organic feel of the home. Sustainability anchors everything. Solar panels are designed to blend with rooftops rather than distract from them. Rainwater harvesting systems feed irrigation lines for gardens. Walls and floors use recycled or renewable materials, proving that beauty and responsibility can coexist. The entire design process considers the life cycle of materials, energy efficiency, and long-term adaptability, ensuring that homes remain functional and eco-conscious for decades. What makes these principles powerful is not just their individual effectiveness, but the way they work together. Spatial openness enhances the impact of natural light. Landscaping reinforces the palette of materials used inside. Technology makes sustainability effortless. Every element contributes to a holistic experience, where the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Another dimension of organic modern living is personalization. While the style has recognizable hallmarks, it is flexible enough to adapt to different lifestyles and cultural contexts. In an urban setting, a rooftop garden may serve as the backyard, complete with planters, lounge areas, and panoramic views. In a suburban home, wide patios may overlook natural forests or rolling hills. Even in tropical or desert climates, the principles remain the same, but the execution adjusts to local conditions, creating homes that feel authentic and site-specific. Social spaces play a major role in the design. Organic modern homes encourage gathering, whether in an open kitchen that doubles as an entertaining hub or in outdoor lounges arranged around a fire feature. Yet the design also values privacy and retreat. Quiet corners, reading nooks, meditation gardens, or secluded balconies give residents a sense of balance, allowing both social engagement and personal escape. This duality is essential for modern life, where people need spaces to connect and spaces to recharge. Textures and sensory experiences further enhance the environment. Smooth concrete meets rough timber, cool stone balances soft textiles, glass reflections contrast with leafy greenery. The tactile qualities of materials engage more than just the eye. They involve touch, sound, and even smell. The scent of cedar decking in the sun, the rustle of bamboo leaves in the wind, the gentle crackle of a fire pit in the evening, all of these elements combine to make living environments deeply immersive. Looking at trends, we see increasing emphasis on adaptability. Furniture is designed to move and reconfigure, allowing spaces to evolve as family needs change. Walls may incorporate sliding panels or partitions to create flexible room sizes. Outdoor spaces may transition from dining areas to yoga studios to open-air offices with ease. Flexibility ensures that homes remain relevant, no matter how lifestyles shift in the future. Ultimately, the design principles of organic modern living are not about following rigid rules, but about fostering harmony. They encourage us to think of our homes as living, breathing environments that respond to their context, support our well-being, and reflect our values. By blending architecture, landscape, and lifestyle, this approach creates spaces that inspire, comfort, and endure. The beauty of this movement lies in its universality. Whether in a coastal villa, a city apartment, or a countryside retreat, the same ideas can be translated to create a sanctuary that feels modern yet timeless, organic yet innovative. And as we explore these principles, it becomes clear that the homes of the future are not just shelters. They are experiences designed to connect us more deeply with the world around us. As we look toward the future of organic modern living, it becomes evident that this movement is more than a passing trend. It is a vision that responds to both global challenges and individual aspirations, shaping how people will live, connect, and thrive in the decades to come. While the principles we have explored, flow, balance, sustainability, and personalization, remain at the core, new innovations, cultural shifts, and design technologies are expanding the possibilities in fascinating ways. One of the most powerful forces driving the future of home and backyard design is climate consciousness. As societies grapple with the realities of global warming, rising energy costs, and resource scarcity, architecture must adapt in ways that are resilient, efficient, and regenerative. Organic modern living will increasingly incorporate passive design strategies that minimize reliance on mechanical systems. Homes will be oriented to capture natural breezes, maximize shade, and reduce heat gain. Materials will be selected not only for aesthetics, but for their thermal properties and ecological impact. Beyond reducing harm, future homes may even become net positive, generating more energy than they consume and contributing actively to the health of their ecosystems. Backyards, too, will play a vital role in this sustainable vision. Imagine edible landscapes where fruit trees, vertical gardens, and aquaponic systems turn outdoor spaces into productive mini-farms. Patios will be shaded not just by pergolas, but by living canopies of vines and trees. Water management will be integrated with bioswales, rain gardens, and permeable pavers, ensuring that every drop of rain replenishes the ground rather than being lost to storm drains. In this future, the backyard is not only an escape for leisure, but a contributor to resilience, food security, and environmental stewardship. Technology will also evolve to deepen the synergy between modern living and organic integration. Smart homes today already control lighting, climate, and security, but tomorrow's systems will be predictive and adaptive. Sensors will monitor air quality, soil moisture, and natural light levels, automatically adjusting ventilation, irrigation, and shading. Outdoor spaces will become fully interactive, with retractable roofs, adaptable seating arrangements, and responsive lighting that shifts according to mood and activity. Yet the hallmark of organic modern living will be discretion. Technology will remain in the background, seamlessly woven into the experience without overwhelming the senses. Cultural shifts will continue to redefine what people want from their living spaces. As urbanization accelerates, city dwellers will crave connections to nature more than ever before. Rooftops will transform into lush oases, balconies into vertical forests, and shared courtyards into community sanctuaries. In suburban and rural contexts, families will demand homes that serve multiple functions: living spaces, workplaces, wellness retreats, and entertainment hubs. The pandemic years reminded people of the importance of adaptable, health-focused environments, and those lessons are shaping expectations for generations to come. The aesthetic language of organic modern living will also evolve. We will likely see more experimentation with biomimicry, designs that imitate natural forms and processes. Roof lines may echo the curves of hills or the wings of birds. Facades may feature patterns inspired by leaves or shells, creating structures that feel both futuristic and primal. Materials will diversify, with innovations like mycelium-based composites, recycled plastics, or carbon-absorbing concretes entering the mainstream. These materials not only perform well, but also tell a story of innovation and responsibility, reinforcing the deeper values of the movement. Well-being will remain central, but it will take on new dimensions. Homes will be designed as holistic environments for physical, mental, and emotional health. Circadian lighting systems will align indoor light with natural rhythms, supporting better sleep and productivity. Air purification will move beyond mechanical filters to include living walls and plant-based biofilters. Soundscapes, from subtle water features to carefully designed acoustic treatments, will create calm and focus. Outdoor areas will host not only dining and lounging, but also yoga platforms, meditation pavilions, and spaces dedicated to creative expression. The home becomes not just a place to live, but a partner in one's personal growth and wellness journey. Flexibility will shape how spaces are used. As lifestyles change rapidly, homes must be designed to adapt. A living room may transform into a workspace with the touch of a button. Outdoor pavilions may serve as offices by day and lounges by night. Furniture will continue to evolve toward modularity, with pieces that fold, expand, or reconfigure easily. This adaptability ensures that homes remain relevant, no matter how family needs, careers, or cultural patterns evolve. The social dimension of organic modern living will expand as well. With increasing emphasis on community, shared outdoor spaces will become vital. Imagine neighborhoods where backyards flow into communal gardens, where shared pavilions host neighborhood gatherings, and where green corridors connect homes to local parks and ecosystems. These spaces not only strengthen community bonds, but also provide collective resilience in times of change. Trends suggest that aesthetics will embrace an even greater diversity of cultural influences. Global connectivity means that design inspirations will flow across continents. A home in California may feature Japanese-inspired Zen gardens, Scandinavian minimalism in furniture, and Latin American vibrancy in color palettes, all woven seamlessly into a cohesive organic modern identity. This eclecticism reflects the interconnectedness of our world, while allowing homes to feel deeply personal and globally relevant at the same time. Looking forward, the concept of organic modern living is not confined to single-family homes. It will shape apartments, co-living spaces, resorts, and even urban infrastructure. Cities may integrate organic modern principles into parks, plazas, and public housing, creating environments that prioritize connection, sustainability, and well-being on a larger scale. What begins in private homes may ripple outward, influencing the very fabric of urban life. Ultimately, the future of this design philosophy is about integration, integrating nature with architecture, sustainability with technology, community with individuality, and present needs with future aspirations. The goal is not simply to build beautiful houses or stylish patios, but to cultivate environments that support human flourishing in harmony with the planet. The vision ahead is clear: homes that are alive with light, air, and nature, backyards that feed both body and soul, technologies that enhance without intruding, materials that honor the earth, and spaces that adapt to the rhythms of modern life. Organic modern living represents not just a design trend, but a paradigm shift in how we define comfort, luxury, and responsibility. As we stand at this intersection of architecture and lifestyle, it is inspiring to realize that the homes of tomorrow are already being imagined and built today. They remind us that design has the power not only to shelter us, but to shape how we live, how we feel, and how we connect with the world around us. This is the promise and the future of organic modern living. A way of life that is as timeless as nature itself and as forward-looking as human imagination allows.